It was ladies' night,
It's kind of sickening.
but they weren't feeling all right.
I was throwing up blood.
What happened to these moms at a bar has everyone talking in Dallas. They say the bartender gave them free lemon drop shots that sent them to the hospital.
They told me that I had tested positive for amphetamine.
They say employees are working together in an operation to drug their customers. So the Shade Room got on the phone and started asking questions. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. It was the weekend after Thanksgiving, the perfect time for these best friends of 20 years to leave the kids at home and hit the club. And that's exactly what they did on November 26th at Harlowe's MXM restaurant and bar in the city's Deep Ellum neighborhood. But they say things got weird when they approached security at the front door.
And when we got there, the bouncer was like, "How bad do y'all want to get in?"
They wanted to get in real bad. Breyanna Knox says it was cold and rainy that night.
He was just basically saying, like, the only way, I'll let y'all in right now is if you show love to the bartender.
Her best friend, Nakia Robertson, says they didn't think anything of it.
And we know that usually they do try to sell the drinks because that's how clubs make their money, from selling drinks.
They got to the bar and ordered a round of lemon drop shots. They say the bartender even took one with them and offered another shot on the house.
For my second shot, I immediately started feeling off. I was like, something's not right. I feel like I'm drunk already.
They say he kept the shots coming, again refusing to accept payment. Then Knox started feeling funny.
I kind of started feeling just a little spacey.
They took this short video showing what they were drinking, and you can see something was settled at the bottom of the cup. They didn't realize it though at the time. They also got a glimpse of the bar and say that the countertop blocks the area where the drinks are prepared.
He tried to give us another shot, and I didn't want to take another shot because I felt like I had hit my limit.
What did you do in that moment?
It was like stumbling,
Yes.
into the DJ booth. And then I remember when we got to the DJ booth, that's when the security guard appeared.
They say they were in and out of consciousness, but do remember that same security guard getting handsy and flirtatious with them.
He was acting as if he was trying to, assist us, but it was also very flirtatious and very direct and in your face, uncomfortable for someone that's supposed to be protecting you.
They stumbled out of there. Robertson then realizing her car keys were missing. And by this point, she started to get extremely sick.
I was throwing up blood, and I was just throwing up and then falling back out the whole ride home.
They did manage to get a hold of relatives who were able to track their location and get them home.
The next morning, I woke up to several calls and text messages on my phone. When I looked at the message, it said E.
This is the text message that Knox says came from that security worker the night of the incident. He says, quote, "No keys, but I'm still looking. You want me to get you an Uber to my crib until we figure it out?" And you don't remember giving him your phone number?
No, I don't remember giving him my phone number. Of all things, you decided to get us an Uber to your home. That's unacceptable and it's unprofessional.
They went back to Harlowe's and spoke to a manager.
They were very apologetic, and the manager even, cried and said stuff like this has never happened here, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. It's against our rules and policies for a bartender to take a shot with our clients.
It wasn't enough. They both went to the hospital to get checked.
They told me that I had tested positive for amphetamine.
They told Robertson, though, she threw up so much that night that her screening was inconclusive. They called 911 and filed a report with Dallas police. Dallas police sending us this message saying, quote, that the preliminary investigation determined the victims went to a local hospital after going to a business, consuming beverages, and becoming ill. This is an ongoing investigation. Hi, my name is Justin Carter from the Shade Room. I was hoping to speak with someone from security at Harlowe's. I called the security guard's number, the same number that appeared on the text message. At first, he told me He had no comment, so we asked to speak with someone who could comment. He then said over the phone in part, quote, that it's so much evidence that proves otherwise of what this person is putting out there. There's going to be legal actions taken against her for falsely accusing people and putting people's names out there for no reason. The bar was full of people. She never thought to say someone else could have put something in her drink. Straight up made a false story and went with it, end quote. We then asked him about the text suggesting that she come to his apartment. He said, quote, it was nothing of that nature. There is full video of me and her having a full conversation and talking, and she's talking to me knowingly. She then carries it on to be something else. It was never like that. She is picking and choosing who to say things with, deleting messages out of her phone from what I can see. I don't think she is lying about being drugged or anything, but I think she is pointing her fingers in the wrong direction.
I think it's BS.
On Instagram, Harlowe's MXM writing, quote, that we have been diligently investigating these allegations made by Ms. Robertson and Ms. Knox. Our security company and management team have been interviewing staff and reviewing video to ascertain what happened that evening. We're fully committed to learning the truth. Our internal investigation is almost completed, end quote.
But they haven't contacted us. They haven't reached out to us. And I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, feel that the only reason why they even made that statement is because people are, now it's went viral.
Once it did go viral, the comments began pouring in. This woman DMing her saying, quote, the last time I went, I had a similar experience by getting free drinks and getting drunk extremely fast off only a few. My friends had to carry me out. Another woman saying, quote, on New Year's of this year, I literally took 1 or 2 shots and had a mixed drink. Out of nowhere, I was blacked out. And another, quote, I was at Harlowe Sunday and was shown extreme love. After 3 shots, I was rushed to Baylor.
Our goal is to get this information out there so that this does not happen to anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And a reminder to check your drink and your surroundings when you do go out. The two say they've hired an attorney and plan to file a formal complaint with this case. As far as that security guard we spoke to over the phone, he says that he does plan to give my phone number to higher ups, and if they do want to speak, they'll give us a call. We're waiting to hear back. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.